Good morning, students of class 9. You are welcome back to the classes now. Let's continue our lesson in English. Reach for the top, that is from lesson 8, part 1. So, the title of the chapter is Reach for the Top. That is from lesson 8 from textbook, and we are doing part 1. There are two parts and we are doing first part. Reach for the top, and we'll talk about, there are altogether 9 different paragraphs, 9 points. So first we'll talk about first point. It has been subdivided into number of points. First point, Santosh Yadav birth, Santosh Yadav's birth and family background. We'll talk about her birth and the family background. So what type of family, what type of society was there at that time in her village. So we'll talk about the family background and her birth. About number 1. Number 1A, Santosh Yadav was born in a small village of Haryana. In our previous class, I have told you in your first classes about the chapter. She was born in a Haryana named Joniavas. The name of the village was Joniavas in Haryana, as the 6th child in her family. Santosh Yadav was the 6th child. There were already 5 children born to her family, to her mother, and all of them were boys. And Santosh Yadav, she was the 6th child, and that too she was a girl. Number B, she was a sister of 5 brothers. As I have told you, 5 brothers were already born, and she was the 6th child, and she was a girl. She was a sister of 5 brothers. She was born in a society. She was born in a society where the birth of a son was regarded as a blessing. The society, in that society, the birth of a son was considered as a blessing, and daughter was not welcomed warmly. The daughter was not warmly welcomed. The society, they wanted the son. They did not want the daughter. So the birth of a son was considered as a blessing, and birth of a daughter or a girl child was not warmly welcomed. So the society was like that. And number C, 1C. When Santosh's mother was expecting a baby, 5 sons were already born to her. When she was expecting the 6th child, she wanted a son. She again wanted a son. When Santosh's mother was expecting a baby, a holy man visited her house. A holy man, he visited her house and said, "You will have a son. Don't worry, you will have a son." So the holy man gave her a blessing that you will have a son, because Santosh's mother wanted the son, the 6th son she wanted. The holy man visited her house and gave her a blessing of a son. So the holy man blessed her, gave her a blessing of a son. At the same time, but to the surprise of everyone, when the grandmother came there, to the surprise of everyone, her grandmother requested the holy man to bless with a daughter, with a girl child. So her grandmother requested the holy man that she wanted a girl. As already 5 sons are born, now we wanted a girl, the grandmother said. And the holy man was taken aback. He was surprised. I have already blessed your daughter-in-law with a son, and now you wanted the daughter. See, he cannot refuse now. He had already given a blessing of a son. Now the grandmother wanted a daughter. So the holy man said, as you wish. The holy man said, as you wish, so it will be done. So it will be. As you wish, so it will be. So the holy man went away from there. As the time passed, a girl was born. A girl was born and was given a name Santosh. A girl was born and was given a name Santosh. Do you know why? There should be a son, because Santosh's mother was given the blessing first of a son, and grandmother asked the second time about of a girl. Why there should be a boy child? Why girl child? Because you see, in the house grandmother is elder. She is senior. So naturally the holy man's blessing affected. It had an effect on the senior. The girl was born and she was given a name Santosh. Santosh is a Hindi word, but in English this means satisfaction or contentment in English. Santosh means contentment or satisfaction. So both of them were satisfied. But later on we'll come to know that, later as we go through the chapter, we'll come to know that though she was a girl, physically she was a girl, but all her activities and way of thinking and doing the work was of a boy. That was the effect of the holy man it had later in our life. So we'll talk about that in our next class. So this is number 1, A, B, C, D, E, F. There are 6 points in number 1, and in our next class, to be continued, we'll do number 2 point, second point, upbringing of Santosh Yadav. Upbringing means how she was brought up. So how she was nurtured, taken care of. So upbringing of Santosh Yadav. There we will learn about her childhood activities, how she was treated in the house, what she used to do, what she used to feel, what her thoughts were. We'll talk about that. Now the effect of the holy man we can see in this second chapter, in the second point. So we'll talk about that in our next class. First we have talked about Santosh Yadav's birth and family background. Why her name was kept as Santosh. That was a contentment. Now that was also given. It means satisfaction or contentment, because Santosh's mother asked for a blessing of a son, and grandmother, then and there grandmother entered and asked for a girl child. So the holy man cannot refuse, cannot deny. Now both of them, they asked, one asked girl, one asked the boy, and the holy man said, so be it, as you wish it will be. So in this way a girl was born and her name was kept as Santosh, and that means satisfaction, contentment. And later on, as Santosh grows, then we can see the qualities. She had the qualities of a boy, not the girl. So we'll talk about that in our next class. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video attentively and paying so much attention in the class and being present in the class with me. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class and we'll talk about upbringing of the Santosh, that is second point, point number 2. So it has been subdivided in a number of parts. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.